raise their level of attractiveness and presentation during the Introduction Leaders Program. And 96% say the Introduction Leaders Program is one of the most powerful, effective, and valuable periods of their life. Okay? Now, I'm actually personally inviting each one of you to attend an orientation. What's an orientation? Well, how long is the orientation, Jason? Is it 2 hours? So it's an orientation, and during that orientation, we're going to have a landmark forum leader.
2.5 hours.
Okay, it's 2.5 hours.
7 p.m. to 9:30.
Okay, now landmark forum leader is going to lead it. You're going to spend 2.5 hours with you, and it's about this size. You need to be intimate with the landmark forum leader, okay? And the first orientation that we're going to have is this Friday from 7 to 9:30?
7 to 9:30. And it's going to be led by Aaron Snyder.
Aaron Snyder, yeah. So Aaron Snyder is going to be leading an orientation this Friday at the center here from 7 to 9:30. Now, if that's not something that you can work out, or it just, you won't be able to attend something in a month or two, we also have, and we're going to pass out a form in a moment. If this is something you're interested in, or you want to make a specific date just where someone will call you and say, okay, I have this time, I want to go to orientation at this time, we'll create it for you. Was I clear on that? Is that all crazy?
How often is summer?
Orientations are done I think, is it once a week? Okay. Well, we need to text. No, it's not once a week. I think it's once every 2 weeks. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and pass those out. I forgot my form. Yeah, here it is. It's right here. So on it, you guys look. Some of you may know, I want to attend this. Yes. I'll be there for the orientation. I need a different date. Please call me to schedule a time. There's another box. I'm interested and I have questions. Please call me. The last box says, though your sharing was amazing, I'm not interested in this moment. So I'd like one for everybody. When I fill it out, hit the box for you. Again, this Friday, if you can't make this Friday, put down a time or a date that works for you, and we will create around your schedule. And again, this is free. You spend 2.5 hours with the forum leader. Does everybody have a pen, by the way? Aaron is actually, it's a great question. Aaron's a landmark forum leader who is trained in this center. So she's our local landmark forum leader. She still travels everywhere. But she used to be a self-expression leadership program leader. And she's been leading the forum now for a couple of years. And she's I don't even know how to describe her. Just really a stand for humanity.
Picture up there?
Yeah, she's on the far right, top left, blonde. That's Erin.
The one that's blacked out. No.
Oh, that's you, Howard. You're the one that's blacked out. See, it says you. Erin's right here on the end of blonde. She looks just like me.
She definitely did the leader's thing.
So right there, you'll see Larry Pearson, and then Kathy Elliott, and then Manal.
Who's the one in the middle?
The short hair?
Yeah.
That's Kathy Elliott.
Yeah, I did she was my first one.
Yeah.
I did it twice. Her and I think Matt. Is Matt
Yes, I know who that is. Yeah, Matt. Did you do it last year? Was it last year you did the forum?
2 years ago.
2 years ago? Okay, I remember I was actually in that forum. I didn't attend it, but I was in the back watching them lead that forum. So go ahead and fill those out. We're going to give you about another minute or so. Does anybody have any questions about this?
I do have one question. Is the ILP, the actual program, does it cost?
Oh yeah, so here's the question, is the ILP, what does it cost? So the Introduction Leaders Program is $200, and it's a 7-month program, and it's 4 training weekends, and 2 weekends are out of the area. They're gonna be in Atlanta and then I think Houston. Yeah, so why it doesn't cost much is because you will need to buy your airfare to go out, you know.
I'm a flight attendant, so.
Yeah.
DC, give me a jump seat. Tell us couch survey.
Okay, go ahead and pass those into the center aisle so the production team can pick those up. It's a 7-month program with 4 training weekends. So you'll do like 2 months, and then there's a training weekend on a Friday and a Saturday. And then about 6 weeks will go by, then you'll have another weekend. So there's 4 distinctions you'll learn in it, okay? Well, it is integrity. You're going to spend an entire weekend on integrity. Second distinction is responsibility. And the third one is the world of performance. And the fourth one is bold leadership. So those are 4 distinctions, yeah. So I know Angela's done the introduction leaders program.
So is Nicole?
Oh, and so is Nicole. Okay, that's right. You guys were, Jason.
You're my coach, come on.
Is Jason's coach. I'm always Jason's coach. All right. Are you ready for our next conversation? This is the conversation. So we're going to build on, we're now going to have the conversation that we've been wanting to have since session 1. So we've done enough work now to authentically ask the question, what is excellence as a possibility? What is excellence as a possibility? So let's take a moment, we're going to look at what we've unconcealed so far since session 1. So far, we have explored the myths, we've explored the illusions and the stories that human beings have around excellence. And what's more, we've had the opportunity to experience the impact of living a life with no possibility for excellence. So in session 1, all the way back in session 1, we revealed that while everyone talks about excellence, when we get into it, people really have no idea what they're talking about. And in that session, you remember we put up on the board all the notions and excellence that run around in our minds? We created what we thought excellence is. And what we saw, it became very clear that regarding excellence, we have vague notions, ideas, concepts, explanations about it. And that gave us an insight. And what we got was, for a human being, there is no such thing as excellence. Excellence doesn't exist as a possibility. It's simply a fancy name. We said it was a fancy name for comparison and being better than someone or something. Well, we also saw that excellence gives us a life of complaining. You remember that? Either complaints for like 2 or 3 sessions. You can't say you can't remember because we did complaints forever, right? Then we worked on our technology for turning a complaint into a possibility. And that gave us the access to a new world of possibility. So how many of you begun to see? How many of you can now see that you can now practice, actually? You can now practice disappearing your complaints and accessing a new world of possibility. Yeah. Should be more hands up, you guys. Come on, let's get them up. We're rising up the dead tonight. Right? You guys have, production team's like, eh. So you guys you can turn your complaint into a possibility at any given moment. And so in session 4, we began to explore the dilemma of living a life of excellence and possibility. Knowing that all the time you as a human being are a racketeer. And in that session, we took on the unreasonable commitment to being racket what? Free. And getting off it. So how many of you have begun to see that you can practice getting off it as an access to a world of possibility? Yeah. So then in session 5, we really confronted that for us as human beings, when you bring up excellence, all there is a what? Story. Being present to your story as a what? Being present to your story as a story is what creates a new space in which excellence as a possibility can arise. And one aspect of your assignment from last session was to speculate on ways to say excellence, ways to say what excellence is as a possibility. Remember that? So you were to look for ways of saying excellence as a possibility that leave you powerfully in the present and call you to be empowered and inspired. So I want to hear from you. What did you come up with? So you just said excellence as a possibility. You know, we created being fun with it, playing with it. There's no right or wrong answer. What is excellence as a possibility? I need a microphone. So you're gonna run it?
Okay.
Freedom. Freedom. What else? Excellence as a possibility.
Passion.
Passion. Behind self-expression. Self-expression. Okay, what else?
Integrity.
Ray said integrity. Go over there.
Being fulfilled and limitless.
Being fulfilled and limitless. Yes. Who doesn't want that? What else? Excellence as a possibility. Okay, everybody just stand up.
You're enough weight.
Let's shake yourselves up. Like this. Come on, Scott! Do this. Let's get up, let's get going. Everybody like this? Okay, let's stretch. Ready? Everybody stretch. Are you alive? All right. What is excellence as a possibility? Just shout it out.
Freedom.
Freedom, happiness,
Love.
love,
A new way of well-being.
a new way of well-being. Come on, Delina, that's great.
Aliveness.
Aliveness. Dustin,
Being present.
he's not feeling well. Got it.
Being present.
Being present. Designing your own life. You're the creator of your life. What else? Being present.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. That's comes. Okay, gotcha. What else?
Being me.
Being you. And who are you?
Authentic.
Authentic. All right, great. All right, everybody, let's have a seat. Great work. Let's acknowledge each other for the work you've done. All right, so I'm going to give you a minute and a half each to share with your partner what you came up with for excellence as a possibility. And again, there's no right or wrong way of doing this. Create something, have fun with it. What is excellence as a possibility? I'm going to give you a minute and a half each. Go ahead and turn to your partner and share. Person with the longest hair goes first. Okay, start to wrap it up. 15 more seconds. Start to wrap it up. Okay, let's please acknowledge your partner. Okay, so let's see now. This is a new conversation. Let's see now if we can generate excellence as a distinction. So you want to get that excellence is not a thing. It's not an object. Excellence is a way of being. What is a way of being? It's a way of being.
Happy.
Being happy. Balanced. Is that a way of being?
Present.
Being present. Being happy. Being joyous.
Fearless.
Being fearless, yeah. Being balanced could be one. Being responsible, yeah, so that's a way of being. So excellence is a way of being. So the question is, where does excellence as a way of being begin?
This exact moment.
Okay, Nicholas says this exact moment.
The moment you decide to.
The moment you decide to? Chris, looking at me like,
The class, if you go to read it out of nothingness.
out of nothingness? Where does excellence as a way of being begin? Self-aware? Lulu?
Cause in the matter, choice.
Cause in the matter, she says choice.
See,
Andrea?
When you decide to let go.
When you decide to let go. So begin to answer the question, what is excellence as a possibility? When you remove all of the comparison, You're left simply with what is happening, with what's so. So we live our lives. You live your life comparing yourself to someone or something, yes?
Yeah.
Like all day long. The moment you get up. And you're not related to what's so. When you're comparing yourself, you are not in reality. And look, this is a pretty radical statement, but you got to get, it's ruining your life. It's not significant or bad. It's ruining your life. When you remove all the comparison, when you take that out, when you take all the significance out, you're left with what's happening, what's so. What is what's so? What so is what is so? What does what's so mean? What does that?
What's that?
The facts. What, where, when? Did you have a question? Okay. Yeah, what so is what is. So what so is, this room is a square, right? That's what so. What so are there's, 35, 40 people in chairs. Yes, that's what so. Okay, it's the facts. So when you take out all the comparison, you're left with what so. You are left right here in the present. So excellence always begins right here in the present with what's so. It always begins right here in the present with what's so. There's more to excellence than just what's so. It's just not limited to that. Excellence begins with what's so, excellence, it also transcends what's so. So what does transcends mean?
Beyond.
Beyond? You're a walking dictionary. Teaching. Yeah, okay, so transcend means it's an intention to rise above, transform and surpass. So we said excellence begins with what's so. It also transcends what's so. Surpasses, goes beyond, like you said. Excellence is a way of being then. I need someone to write something on the board.
Yeah. A lot of good point. Give me.
Excellence is a way of being then that begins with what's so, and by transcending what's so, it generates new possibilities. Okay? So if we're looking for a way of being that begins with what's so, just stay with me, and transcends what's so, and generates new possibilities, you can invent that excellence as a distinction is being in life right now, intending for the fulfillment of a possibility. Write that. Excellence is being in life right now, comma, right now. Comma. Intending for the fulfillment of a possibility.
How's it going, my boy?
Is it acknowledge Jason?
I love you,
That's great, it's fine. a joke. Consider, okay, you guys, you want to consider that it's only when you're being in life. When? When?
Right now.
Right now. In this moment, right now. And right now. And right now. Intending for the fulfillment. What is fulfillment? What's fulfillment? Completion, what else? Make whole?
Content.
Creative. Intending for the fulfillment of a possibility that the experience of excellence naturally arises. When you're being in life right now, intending for the fulfillment of a possibility, there is no striving for excellence. There's no striving for anything. There's no struggle, there's no effort, there's no harder, more, better. When you're being in life right now, intending for the fulfillment of a possibility, there is no comparison. There's no better than or worse than. There's no her teeth look better than mine. What do you guys do when you compare yourselves? What do you say to yourselves?
You diminish yourself. They're better than you.
They're better than you. Like, what do you say, Scott? Like, what's something you say to yourself? He has better looking hair. I don't know. I mean, not good enough.
Sometimes it pushes us to do it.
Well, I'm not talking about. Right? That also leaves you in a world of working harder, you know? Yeah. So comparison, what else do you compare yourselves? What do you say to yourselves when you're comparing? I wish. Okay. What else?
One day, someday.
One day, yeah. And are you really present in the moment? No, you're not. Yeah. See, when you're being in life right now, intending for the fulfillment of a possibility, there is no past you're overcoming, and no future you're trying to get to. There's nothing for you to solve or master. Nothing for your past to get over. Nothing to forget. See, when you're being in life right now, intending for the fulfillment of a possibility, then in this moment, you are whole and complete. And all that's there is you expressing your possibility. That's all that's there. And you intending for the fulfillment of that possibility right now. As a distinction, excellence is generated moment by moment by moment. It's created continually. In every moment, you have the opportunity to intend for. That is, purposely bring into existence and live from a possibility that you invented for yourself in your life. And each moment, that opportunity is complete. And then you have the space to generate the distinction excellence newly in the next moment. Moment by moment. Now, understanding excellence makes no difference. Are you trying to solve something? You're trying to understand it. Figuring it out, right? What makes a difference is to begin to generate being in life right now, this very moment. Intending, right, for the fulfillment of a possibility, any possibility. So I want to check in with you. What for you begins to arise or open up for you as you create the possibility of being in life right now, intending for the fulfillment of a possibility? I want to hear from you. I'd like to share.
I feel in one way it takes away distractions and it makes you make your own decision. Probably make more powerful decisions because you took away distractions. That's one way.
All right, so let's start here. You ready? So what's an area that's important to you that you would want to create a possibility in?
Like right now,
Yeah.
a lot of areas are important. A lot of areas are important.
I know.
Okay, so-
You want to pick one? Just pick one. So what's an area that's not, that you're stuck or it's not working as well as you want it to?
Somebody else do it. I would,
So it would be this area. So it would be this area.
No, I'm not being shy or anything. It's just I'm trying to narrow my. Well,
Let's do this down. That's okay. There you got it. There we go. Okay. So something just came up for you right now. So ready? So